Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the FIU Panthers offense will be the first up today. Down in the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The sure hands. It's Barry Johnson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Touchdown, Panthers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First and 10 play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
We try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of the receiver. And the Canes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's past the 35. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, FIU. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's Lindsey. Makes a quick catch. Taken away to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep on the scramble. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. The Canes are on the move here. First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. A play action looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll stop the ball at the 2.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Caught over the middle, it's Gilbert. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Pass rush. It's home. The Canes will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He mixes it up with a run. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's third down for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Terrell. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Across the 40. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Stone. They bring him down after a short gain there. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of...
Swarm for the pass rush and sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the defense sees not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Nice grab. It's Price. Breaks loose at the 40. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's caught. It's Stone. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Terrell. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Grab down the middle. It's Stone. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Weather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Looking downfield. It's Lindsey. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stop right there at the line with no gain. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Pulls it in. It's Price. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through the tackle. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's stopping at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Gilbert. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Canes with first and 10 here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. I fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Lindsey. Caught over the middle, it's Carr. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Goes down quickly but comes up with a nice interception. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
31, Miami, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
QB keeps it himself. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
He's running out of time here. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Second down after that completion. Back to throw. It's Terrell. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Touchdown, FIU. And the route is on.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
That makes the score Florida International 38, Miami 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Canes will have to punt this one away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The back's got it. Fights through the tackle. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. One man in the backfield. He did get the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The defense backed up against their own end zone.
Now, that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida International.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Hurricanes have first and 10 here.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
The pass is caught. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And the Canes line it up with first and goal. On first down, it's play action. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Pounding away with the run game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down. Takes the handoff again. As the first down is still going.
They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
And that's another FIU.
And here's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.